kids, we're on day one of phase one. We're doing a strength workout here, going for those 8 to 12 reps. I'm gonna use the same weight for all my exercises in this video, but certainly when you're using that lower body, or depending on what we're doing for exercise for the upper body, it's really great and helpful to have a few different sizes with you. All right, so we're gonna be doing we're gonna start with 2 lower body, and then we're gonna go to 2 upper body. The lower body can be done body weight style without any weight at all. All right, so I have those weights. So we're doing squats. So you wanna start, I like to start with my feet just a little wider than hip width apart. You can go a little bit wider there. You can go to a sumo as well. You're gonna be feeling this out. The main thing on this one, again, 6 to 8 reps, and we're gonna have a minute, anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes between for your rest time. All right, so for that squat, I like to keep those weights right at my side. Squatting down here, there's one. Noticing that my knees are not going in or coming out. They are staying in line with my toes. Turn sideways for you here. And you're also thinking about sitting back. Like there's that chair behind you, you're trying to get back. You really want to focus as you're coming down, not coming forward too much, putting strain on your knees. And if those heels are coming up off the floor, you know that you're leaning forward too much. So chest is staying on up. We can work on mobility. If you're finding that you're coming down and you're leaning forward, it's not about the length of your legs, it's that mobility. So be thinking about that, okay? So that's your first exercise, is going to be a squat. So as I showed you, you can do weights on either side. If you have some heavy weights, too much to have, you can hold it right here at your chest, kind of for that goblet squat there. Or outside, or focus on that body weight style. If you are really just starting out on this and new, then you want to make sure that you have that form down before you add any weight to your body. The second exercise is alternating lunges, grabbing those weights. Again, I'm going to go with a forward lunge. So keeping those weights at my side. As I step forward, toes are going to stay forward. Step forward. Again, chest is staying up. You can lean forward a little bit. That gets into your glutes as you take it forward a little bit. Turn sideways for you. On up here. You're focusing on that back knee coming down towards the floor. You can get rid of the weights altogether if that does not work for you. So when I have any type of lunges in the workout, you want to make sure either you're doing all on one side, getting those 8 to 12, or alternate out. But if you're alternating it, then you're going to be doubling that. You're doing that 16 to 24 total. So you're getting that 8 to 12 on each side. All right, so then we're moving on to upper body. We're going to standard bicep curl. So get that athletic stance. Anytime you're doing any exercise, we use our core all the time. We should be. So I like that athletic stance. I describe it as kind of planting yourself, like really drilling yourself into the floor. A little bend in your knees so you're not locking out your knees. Palms are going to be forward. On this one, there's all different ways of doing bicep curls, and they're all really important. You hit the muscle a little bit differently, but palms are out, curling on up, and control the weight as it goes down. Curling it, control, 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 right? And thinking about the movement, squeeze, like I'm squeezing my biceps right now, slowing it on down. I'll show you again how that looks sideways. You notice how my knees are slightly bent. If you have a weight and you're finding that you're doing this, that means that your weight is too heavy. When you're coming on up, I'm gonna see if you're going here and you're kind of swinging back. Well, that's great for momentum. It's not great for working your biceps. All right, so again, 8 to 12, right? Now every time you're getting that 8 to 12, you are making sure that you are resting for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, okay? You want to give your muscles time to recover, so when you come back to it and you start again with that 8 to 12, then you can go the full amount on that. Weights. All right, so that our last upper body. Again, we're only doing those 4 exercises until we get to our core today. Then we're doing tricep kickback. So what that is gonna be looking for, so of course biceps here, triceps are on the opposite side. So I'm gonna show you, here you're gonna be hinging forward, okay, making sure your arms are kind of like relaxing down. You're gonna keep those elbows at your side. You're gonna take those weights forward a little bit, but you're gonna press back and kind of lift them up a little bit as it goes. When I kick my hands up and press the weight back, I'm really squeezing at the top to get the triceps in there. So really squeeze at the top, focusing on the triceps. All right. So those are our 4 exercises, the 2 lower body, 2 upper body, and then I always love to finish with a plank. Now this plank, I want you to be thinking about challenging yourself as you go through these workouts. I want you to be thinking about the timing. I want you to time yourself on these planks. I want you to really go, set your goal for 30 seconds to a minute. If you get to the end of that minute and you are good to go, just keep on going. You don't need to stop for any reason. I want that goal to each week, not every day, but each week to take that time up a little bit. So for that plank position, I'm gonna show you first on that low plank, elbows underneath the shoulders. Hands are straight away, all right? So I'm back on my heels, right? I wanna think about pulling my shoulders down, and right now, I'm picturing I have oranges underneath my armpits. I'm pulling in at the armpits, hold down. Now from here, you can take your feet wide if you need to anchor that base, give you a little more stability, holding right there. You can also drop your knees to still stay in that plank position, but with your knees down. You can take it up to a high plank, once again, on your feet, back on your heels, or you can drop your knees and hold it here, but think about pulling your shoulders. Each time, pulling your shoulders down. If you're not thinking about it, they're gonna ride up towards your ears, and you're gonna have a lot of pressure in your neck, so hold it down, right? So you're gonna be focusing on, set your timer on your phone, on a separate timer that you have, set your timer, so you can keep track of that, and every week I want you to, even if it's 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it is, I want you to come up every week, all right? You can do it, you can do it. Reach out, you have any questions?